Yo, YouTubers, I did it again. On my diet and that, like, I'm thinking, oh, I won't have any beers for a while now. And, I went to Aldi, didn't I? Because I had to buy a specific kind of shower gel, basically. You know what I mean? And then I saw something new on the shelf, and I thought, oh, hey, I've got that YouTube beer review-itis disease going on. Right, it's 21, exactly 9 o'clock in the evening on the 4th of September 2025. Always do that, so like, you know why I do that? In case like I review a beer and like in the future I buy one by accident or already reviewed. I want to check when I did it, and I always say the date and that. Like, I'm not like obsessed with dates and times and that. Like, it's going back here. With it comes the dandruff. I can't believe how fast this is going. Do you know what I mean? And it gets to like a certain length and stops. Now you can clearly see the rate that my beard grows is like really fast, isn't it? Yeah, when it gets like to a certain length, it just will not go any further. My hair was the same. Got to the ponytail, got to a certain length, and it wouldn't stop and carry on going. I was like, what's going on? Alright, it's brand new beer to review, and from Aldi. I just couldn't wait. I wanted to try it. Like, I mean, I don't really want to drink, really. You know what I mean? But I thought, come on. It's old school West Coast IPA from the Williams Brothers. This is new in Aldi at the moment, folks. If you want to get out there and try it. Williams Brothers, you know, I'm very fond of this brewery. Nothing to do with because my name's Bruce Daniel Williams. Not being biased or nothing, like. Nice psychedelic kind of, don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's a West Coast IPA. And made in Scotland. Family owned and operated indie beer. It's from Aldi. I don't know if it's a collab. I hope not, because it's usually disappointing. But no, it looks like a proper Williams Brothers job. Remember Williams Brothers Otis, the orange flavoured beer? They don't sell that anymore. And that was a fantastic beer. That was one of my go-to Aldi beers, you know. Well, let's see the details. It's 5.4%. India Pale Ale, West Coast IPA. India Pale Ale. Okay, here's the description. A classic, bold, bright and bitter. A classic West Coast IPA that pours pale gold with floral aromas with hints of pine and citrus. Big upfront bitterness is balanced by subtle malt sweetness, leading to a clean, dry finish. Bold, bright and bitter. This is IPA as it was meant to be. Pure, punchy and unapologetically old school. That's part one of these beer reviews. There's another one for later. Do you want to read it yourselves? Old school. Spelt really badly. With a K. Let's get it up, shall we? Anything else? Any information about the hops or anything like that? Williams Brewing. Scotland, yeah, it's a doesn't say especially for Aldi or nothing like that. So it might be a proper Williams Brothers Brewing. I just couldn't wait. I got two. This is old school. You know what's coming in part two of this beer review. Got a bit of foam. Tapping the top didn't do nothing. Williams Brothers. Oh, that smells nice. You know that mangoey is the smell, yeah. Proper fizzy. Fizzy Lizzy. Let's get busy. Not too fussed on the colour. Looks. Oh no, we'll let it finish the pour. Oh, it smells nice. Very fragrant, very like floral. I noticed in here, I was almost tempted to go to it. I went into Asda yesterday. Got one of them, you get a whole chicken that's reduced from like £6 something to £2.85 or whatever it is. I couldn't resist it. That's whole chicken. And I went to check the beers and all the blooms are gone. And the label's been replaced and there's a new one there now from Seven Brothers, won't say in case I buy. I was almost tempted to go and buy some, but because I had to go to Aldi for my shower job. Yeah, I do actually shower sometimes. Maybe twice a month, maybe, I don't know. Alright, so it hasn't gone mad in the glass. Tame, kind of like almost lagery look, sort of pissy yellow. Very, not really inviting, beautiful colour as some weird beers I've done recently. See the head there is almost dissipated. Like I said, I didn't really feel like drinking. I didn't have a drink last night either. Smells nice, smells mangoey, citrusy, fresh. Nice, orangey, citrusy, fleshy blood orange. Smells nice. Alright, not going to dwell on this. I'm going to get a quickie. Old Skool it's Williams Brothers Old Skool West Coast IPA. 5.4%. Up earlier. Musty. No, quite hoppy and sort of that musty taste. Nice. Nice mouthfeel. Fruity, aromatic. Refreshing. Quite a nice mouthfeel, that. It's quite fizzy on the palate, like in a nice full-bodied way. Very orangey, very tasty. The bitterness and the sweetness. Nice. It's almost like a Turkish delight flavour almost. So this is what Old Skool West Coast IPA is supposed to be like, isn't it? Isn't that, the Stewart Brewing one I get from Aldi. From Lidl, sorry, it's like, what Pacific Breeze. Isn't it supposed to be in the same kind of category, isn't it? West Coast, I'm not sure. But I'll tell you what, it's alright that. It's not mind-blowing, like. But it's nice, and we know what Aldi like. It's $1.99 a can, by the way. Which ain't too bad, is it? I'm just holding up for the thumbnail, like. You should look. Shouldn't they put that central where it says Williams Brothers? But no. I don't know what that's supposed to be, a basketball court or what, like. No, now I broke the ice, and the other thing I'm disappointed in, it's not a peelable label. It's a printed label, printed on the tin. So I can't collect the label. Right. Head dissipating nicely. Kind of a lagery vibe to it, isn't it? The look on them from like, it's like a lager, doesn't it? I know this camera's not great, guys, you know, for these kinds of things reviews, but it's just so, you know, convenient. I use my netbook for this, you know. If I use a proper camera, high def one, you get the true colours, but it's close enough. Like, sort of marshmallowy, Turkish delighty flavour to that. Is it getting me welly? Yeah, the hops are very predominant there. Mosaic or Chinook, I'm not sure. Not my choice of hops, but some people might like that. It's surprising for an Aldi beer, I'll tell you that for nothing. You know the way it is. You know how it is in Aldi. Not bad at all. Not fantastic, but for £1.99, not bad. Am I feel anything off it yet? No, feeling quite sober. Sure, this in alcohol free and you're winding me up. No, it's feeling that warm up. I feel that cup creeping up on me. It's got a sort of pissy look about it, which I don't know. Some people might find that really appetising, but you know, looks okay in a glass. Got like nice lacing and all that stuff. Not bad at all, actually. Um, what do I think of it though? Well, this is old school. It's probably exactly what it is. It's probably based on the old school recipe for an IPA, for a West Coast IPA, and it's got that American. Consider it's brewed in Scotland. Water's nice. Can't give it that as well. I can always tell the water's okay. Yeah, it's quite full bodied, that, guys. Ooh. For £1.99. Feeling it, man. Feeling it. Um, I'll give it a 9. But it's really nice, isn't it? Like I say, it's got a lovely. It's like whiskey, I suppose. You know, the citrine colour or the imperial topaz colour. Sort of amber, golden colour. Looks quite nice, actually. Yeah, I think a 9. I don't think it's worthy of a Big Ten, like, because it's not amazing. But for Aldi at £1.99, I don't know, some people might love it. It's not my cup of tea, the hops, if you know what I mean. But I'm enjoying this. Very hoppy. Very hoppy indeed. Full bodied. Very satisfying. Make it quick, shall we? Yes. We're giving it a 9 out of 10. More so for the price than anything. We've got part 2 coming up soon. What do you know what it is about Aldi beers? I always feel like it's suspended in space. I don't quite kind of get like what I get from other shops. I don't know what it is. There's something about Asda and Tesco's. I don't know, it's the environment in an Aldi shop because they're so small, or I don't know. But it doesn't. It takes a while kicking in, doesn't it? 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. See you later.